Right, but commencing the walk through the boat. We've got a live well for live bait back here. Some rod holders and outriggers. So you've got marlin tunas on board this boat?
Yeah, quite a few.
Good.
Catches a lot of fish. And so these back doors open here, swing open, and a ladder pops out there. And,
so you guys dive on this boat, or?
We do, yeah.
So you dive too. Good. So that's nice.
Yeah, there's dive compressor on board.
Okay.
I'm gonna head down
into the engine room. Yeah.
There's the lazarette, kind of tool room area. Spare parts, water maker. The chillers are under this tool bench here. AC chillers.
So it's a circulating water system?
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And that works. That looks upgraded there. Has that been replaced?
Yeah, the previous owner put it in. I don't know exactly how long, but I think a year or two before we got the boat, so maybe 4 or 5 years old.
It looks like you got quite a bit of storage back here too. Huh?
Yeah.
Rod holders.
And washer dryer in here.
Okay.
Size. And here's the crew quarters. Little galley. A fridge, freezer, stove top. And just a little bunk room and a head and shower.
What about like the TV satellite system?
We actually don't have that hooked up. The previous owners did. It's all wired, but you just have to get, the direct TV boxes.
Okay, so the dish is there, but not the boxes.
We're not subscribed. As you already know, but it's got the Caterpillar C18s.
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower each.
And what do you usually run, like cruising RPM?
About 1250 to 1350 generally.
And what kind of speed do you get there?
About 9.5.
And the range at that?
Say about 1300. If you wanted to go a little slower, you could extend that range a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We did our longest voyage was from Panama to the Turks and Caicos, which is about 1100, I believe.
Okay.
I had about 750 gallons remaining. So it's got 20 kilowatts Northern Lights and a 33.
So 20, that's the kind of the nighttime Jenny?
Yeah, I run it while we're cruising. Basically, it'll run the AC and the chargers and all that, but if you want to turn on the dryer, or maybe the water maker, or you're cooking a lot, you can turn on a 33, but this will run
Most everything?
all the normal appliances.
So I see what you got, hydraulic power takeoffs on both motors?
That's right.
And that powers the stabilizers and the bow thruster, or?
Yep, stern thruster, bow thruster, and the windlasses.
Okay. These look pretty easy to work on, huh?
Yeah, it's quite a bit of access.
Yeah. And I see a larger alternator on here. Is that an inverter?
There's a couple inverters, yeah. I don't know how many watts it puts out, to be honest, but it powers everything that it's wired to. Never had any issues with it.
So you could anchor and shut off all the jennies at night and have enough to kind of just make it through the night without generator power on?
Well, I can usually make it about 4 to 5 hours. I imagine if you turned off some more fridges and freezers and stuff, you could probably make it all night, but I usually just leave the small generator running so that we can have the AC on and whatnot.
Okay. So if it was cooler weather, you could maybe.
Yeah, I have left it on I had it on a mooring ball when we first got the boat in Newport, and we had it powered down for 4 or 5 days, and the batteries stayed topped up. So if you really go dead ship.
Where is the battery banks?
So the starting batteries for the motors are under here.
Okay.
8Ds, AGMs. Got 4 of them for the mains. And I believe there are 4Ds in that little box there for the generators.
Okay.
And the house batteries are under the floor in the master stateroom.
Gotcha. Shall we continue this way?
Sure. So here's the master with the dual head, shower in between.
Does work pretty well, I guess. You got opening ports both sides. Get the fresh air. This is a separate access, so it's got the privacy, but its own stairway.
So all those batteries are down here on both sides of the bed.
Okay. And the AC in here, where's the vents for that?
There's 2 AC chillers, or handlers rather, under here.
Okay.
Other side.
All
We
right.
usually run the AC on the tropic, so it's humid.
Right. Yeah, the wood all looks pretty good too. I don't see any leaking on it.
And the inverters, excuse the buckets, but the inverters are back there, as well as the backup charger and the central vacuum.
Gotcha.
Head up.
So how many miles do you think you've done on? Well, rough guess,
Well, probably 7,000 or so.
So you got port and starboard side entrances, day head. Very nice main salon.
Got a TV that comes up here.
Okay, you got a pop-up TV. I guess what, you could probably watching movies on that if satellite's not hooked up, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we got a DVD player and all that hooked up now. We have a Wi-Fi extender, so if we're at a marina or
You can
somewhere with
stream.
Wi-Fi, we can stream Netflix or whatever on there. That's what I normally do.
Just when I do this video, I gotta remember to go slow sometimes. So you've got storage outboard here.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the TV's there, but
Yeah, there's a bit of storage under here, and those cabinets there.
okay,
Under the couch here.
good. I guess what you do your meals up in the forward.
If we want to have like a formal meal, we'll do it in the forward lounge, we call it. But most of our meals we either eat on the California deck outside or up on the boat deck upstairs.
That's a big gal, yeah.
Yeah. I like how you can see from front of the boat all the way to the back.
Right.
It's common on a boat this size, it's open like this.
Well, it's more family oriented, which is good. This is a big Sub-Zero. That must have been replaced sometime, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't us, but
And plenty of storage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's another Sub-Zero drawers down here.
Right, yeah, so freezers there. We got a wine cooler here, ice maker. Lots more storage under here.
And a bar. I guess with the mesh kind of keep the heat out, huh?
Yeah.
So this is a good sized table.
Yeah.
How would you get those chairs here? Or?
Yeah, we can slide these over.
Okay. Well, that's right. They drop down, huh?
Right. Yep.
Nice. Well, that's nice. So we got a couple of hatches here for
Yeah, if you're on anchor,
let the air
some
through.
amount of air flow through here.
Excellent.
And here we got the 2 guest staterooms.
So nice long queen.
Got a couple more freezers down here.
Ah. So you just stock up for long trips with that?
Yeah, our meats and vegetables down there.
Mm-hmm. So they could be fridge or freezer?
Yeah, I imagine so. We've always
Depending on what you set the
colder
temperature.
steam.
Yeah.
Mid stateroom here. Good amount of storage under this one.
So you've got a queen and a single.
And we got the water heater under this bed here.
Mm-hmm.
There's some storage down here. And then we got all the freshwater pumps and overboard discharge pumps and etc. down here. There's a nice little.
You just
area down
lift
there.
up the carpet and
Yep.
yeah. It is, and that's why you can open up the pass through from the galley on fore and aft.
Mm-hmm.
As we go up. Got 3 stid chairs, huh?
Yep. So it's got the older, somewhat older Freno NavNet system, but
Mhm.
I think it works just fine. We got the laptop over there. We run that,
So that's what the
Time zero,
Novatech
right.
is. Huh?
and that communicates with these, so you can set your course on here and then use the autopilot.
And both bow and stern thrusters, huh? Controls.
It's radar. I don't know which model it is, to be honest with you, but it's a very, very nice radar. Stabilizer system here, the Westmar stabilizers, high water alarm, and
How's that tank tender system?
it works pretty well actually.
And then what you got? Nighttime, the FLIR.
Yep. Spotlight there. Battery temps, exhaust temps. Do need to fix those exhaust temp sensors.
Mm-hmm.
And then
See, telling in the inverter stuff at the end there. Most all the system with the builders, everything's all working.
yep.
So you're saying you eat up here quite a bit?
Out on the boat deck outside there aft.
Okay.
So that's the high voltage panel. Generators. The DC panels over on this side.
It's all backlit and work good. And
A little chart station or a workspace if you wanted to use this. A printer. Got our
got your fishing equipment up here, huh?
Yep. Here's the boat deck. Got some storage and a fridge here.
Is that a good barbecue there? It looks like a,
Yep. Links.
yeah. Is that gas or?
It's gas, yeah. It came with an electric one, but the previous
Oh,
owners changed it out to this one.
They're like a toy, those electric ones.
Yeah.
That's a nice, serious barbecue.
Sink over there.
Yeah.
And I just had this life raft serviced. So we put it up there.
Uh-huh. And what dinghy do you run with?
We got the 15 foot I think it's about 16 feet long, length overall, maybe slightly more.
And has the motor okay on that?
Yeah, the motor runs great. Tubes are a little worn in some spots.
Yeah, it looks.
She was alright for us.
It's pretty easy. This is a good sized crane, huh? I guess you can only launch on the one side.
Yeah, just the north side.
Yeah. So you're saying you eat out here a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice you get the awning. Now, is one of those sat domes a dummy and the other one real? They both work.
So one's for the sat phone and internet.
And the other is the TV. Okay.
We do have the KVH satellite phone and a small internet plan.
Uh-huh.
In the weather, something like that.
Oh, yeah. I guess you can put some sun pads up here, huh?
Yeah, we got a couple of chairs that kind of put out for chickens here.
Uh-huh.
So there's a little step here. One of the things I like about the boat is you can walk straight down this way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to go down inside. And I often run the windlass, and you can take that remote that I use to drive from outside here and run it all the way down there, and you can run the windlass and the boat at the same time right up there.
Nice. What's on the anchor there? You got what, chain on both or?
Yeah, it's 300 feet of chain on each.
Okay. Where is that remote control? Is that something you plug in?
Yeah, I'll grab it. It plugs in right here.
Mm-hmm. Is it the only plug or is there a plug in the back?
That's the only plug.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's got this saddle on there. You can just put it on
Yep.
one of those rails there. Got the engines
Uh-huh.
and the thrusters. And there's steering on this one, but
Well, you just center the wheel and plug that in and take over.
right, yeah, and it's got a long leash on there, so
Yeah, you can walk around.
yeah, but you can walk all the way back to the back of the
Oh,
boat.
so
deck there.
you can back into a stern to situation
Right.
with it. Oh, that's nice.
But you got great visibility. I usually drive from right here.
Mm-hmm. Good. Anything else? I think we
I think we saw just about everything.
all right, thank you.